Yo ladies, Scaff Man again. Today, got a third lift to do, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you absolutely everything that I am doing on this side, because normally I'm like, do this to there, do this to there, la-da-di-da. It's not really showing you too much. I'm going to go back to my old way of doing it, and I'm going to show you absolutely everything as I go. So I'm not going to be skipping past little bits, showing you after. I'm just literally going to be building it and showing you as I'm building it, talking you through it as well. So what you want to do, take your brick guard straight off. All your brick guard. And throw it in there just like that. Nice and easy to install when we're back up there. And obviously this side now is a gable, so what I'm going to do, I've got my sleeves ready, sleeve on there, sleeve on here, sleeve on there. Make sure you're not topping out your dead man, the ones that ain't going right to the floor. So what you want to do really is take these straight out as soon as your brick guard's on, so there's no topping them out, which you shouldn't be doing. Just like that, take the dubs off. Same on this one. This dead man is just too old. The end of this toe board in the middle. So there you go. Dead men are out. Get your toppers. Shut your toppers straight in. Tighten them straight off. Just like that. Another topper. So obviously we've got a table here on these 6 legs here, 13-foot section on the very top lift. So we need to make sure all these legs here are staggered. Just the 13-foot section. So that one's in a separate bay. That one is now in a separate bay. And this one will also be in a separate bay. Just like that. So now they're topped out, what you can do, you can undo all your bottom handrail if you want. And what I'm going to do now is install my handrail straight away along the top. I've got my handrail loaded out on the lift, so that way it's all out of your way and already installed for when we jump up there. So come to the end of your wall, obviously we work towards the loading bay. Jaden's got the back, Bez has got the other side. So what you want to do, get your 2 dubs ready, one there, just like that. And install that now at 110 above head height, just there. That one there, one a drill underneath. And obviously now we need to stagger the ledges as well as the legs. So this 16 is coming into this bay, so I know now if I put a long, it's going to go into that bay there. So now what you want to do, grab your other 2 dubs, get them ready there, just like that. And then measure 110 again from the bolt to the bolt, just like that. Tighten them off. Tighten that off. So now my handrail is becoming my lift height. So what I need to do, like I say, make sure they're staggered. So obviously I know the length of this gable now. It's too long up to here and 2 16s just to this corner. So if I work my way backwards and stick me 2 long into there and me 2 16s down that way, next lift, when I use my handrail as my ledger, that is also going to be staggered bays. So grab your long straight away. So like I said, they're 2 16s, 2 here. Install it straight in the doubles, just like that. Push it right down to the corner. Make sure there's enough to get a double on the end there. And also make sure your doubles are nice and straight, which that one wasn't. Tighten that one straight off. Grab your other long ready. Chuck it in to that double there, this double here, and make sure they are running exactly the same length. Tighten this side off. What you want to do, tighten this side off also. Just like that. And now, bang 2 sleeves on here, come down to the next set of legs. Your furthest ones to your wall, right here. Stick your 2 dubs on ready, just like that. then measure 110 again, because 110 is my lift height, and 110 is also good for your handrail, for your brick guard to sit on nicely onto your toe button. So now them two are installed, let me grab 2 sleeves and stick them straight onto these two handrails here. Sleeve on there, sleeve on there, grab your 2 16s, bang it straight in your sleeve first, just like that, and into your top handrail, just up there. Give your handrail a little push to the left so it's in the sleeve nicely. Tighten the top off, undo the back, let it ping nice and straight. Come to your sleeve and tighten that straight off. Just like that. Grab your other 16, straight into the sleeve. And there's your bottom handrail installed also. Little push to the left again. Tighten the front straight off. So now that's your handrail installed for the Gable. All we need to do is fill the middles in. So what I'll do them off camera just to save a little bit of time. Let me install these dubs now. Be straight back with you. Right, so there you go. All the handrail on this Gable is fully installed. Every double is on every leg. It needs to be there. So obviously when we get up, all we got to do is bang the toe boards on, clip all the toe boards, chuck the brick guard on. You're not going around after messing around trying to bang all your dubs on. So what you want to do now is undo all your bottom handrail. This now is going to become your inside ledger, and if you look, it's bang on the right size is what we need. So I always install my handrail with the tube that I've stood up ready, so now you know that's all out your way, there's no tripping over it on the floor. So yeah, right, undo all your bottom handrail, and if you look now, this one stays tight because like I say, it's my ledger at the top. This sleeve's in this bay. My next ledger, which is up there, is also in another bay. Right, undo every double. And while you're here, you might as well take this top double that's on the corner. This one now needs to be a single when my boards sit on top of this ledger. The double won't be interfering. A little push out, because I know that pulled in then. Bish bash bash. Now the ledger's undone. Well, bottom handrail, which is going to become my inside ledger. Undo your sleeve. And now we need this ledger staggered also. So because the 16 has started this end, I'm going to start my 16 from that end. And also, that will be in a separate bay. The next lift doesn't matter because it alternates all the way up. And they are separate bays. So now, get your long, bring your long down to this corner. Lie it down just for a sec. What you want to do, don't just hang it on a single here. Come to your corner leg. Take your dub off. Bang that straight on there. Because I've laid a long down, I already know now, just like my handrail, which bay this long is going to run into. So get both ends of the long, bang a double on. Just like that. Stick your ledger straight in, just like that. Make sure it's sticking past this ledger here. Ready to get a single on there after when these two legs are levelled in nicely. Shut the front of your dub, give it a little nip up. Grab a 5 foot that we've already loaded out before. So what we've done, where there was a fleet, we worked out exactly how many 5s and how many braces are on this fleet. So now there's 1, 2, 3 5s. The 2 ledgers are acting like transoms, so 3 more transoms here. That'll be your 5 transoms, including your 2 ledgers under your first fleet. And what you want to do is work out where your braces are going. Because there's a table there, I've got a brace on the 2 table legs, end of the 13 foot, this end of the 13 foot, and I've also braced both ends of the scaff. So the end of this wall's got a brace, this leg's got a brace, then mirror imaged on the other side, end of the table's got a brace, end leg at the end of the wall has also got a brace. So what you want to do now, give this end a level. There you go. Just like that. Tighten that straight off. Come down to the other end of your long, nip the front up a little bit. Just so the ledger is touching the back of that double. Bang your 5 on. level that end in also. Just like that. And what you want to do is get your sleeve straight on, bring your 5 down here, grab another double. Like I say, I've already loaded my ledgers out, because I can see on the handrail that was installed here. We already know the exact sizes that we need. 36 foot, so 2 long with 2 16s. Stick this ledger straight in, just like that. Give the front a little nip out and push your ledger into that sleeve there. And tighten your sleeve straight off. Just like that. So now, grab a 5 foot again. Come to this end of the scaff, to the ledger you've just threw in, and give that a nice level in also. Little pinch back up, just like that. Right, so now what you want to do, I don't want to be dragging the video on too long, so I'll install these doubles off camera, bang your 5 back across there, level that double in, and all your doubles are on your inside ledger. Then we're going to start bracing from the far end and work our way around to this front here. So give us a sec, let me bang these on now, I'm back with you in a minute. Right, so now all the doubles are all the way down on the inside ledger. So what you want to do now, we need to get the sway brace on to make sure all of our outside legs are all level side to side. So move your toe board where your sway brace is going, chuck it on the inside, just out your way like that. Grab your swivel. Obviously your sway brace zigzags all the way up. So this one is coming to the top of this double here. So you want to start back at the bottom of this double here. 300 from your node point, just there, like that. Stick that into there. Just like that. Grab your sway brace. Chuck your sway brace straight in. Just like that. Tighten the bottom off. What you want to do, check if your leg's level, which it is. Tiny little bit to the right, if anything. Undo all your dubs, just like that. Give your leg a little knock to the right and tighten the front of your swivel off. So now that swivel has gripped that leg from moving side to side. Now that leg is nice and level, so you can tighten them dubs back off. Now what you want to do, because that one is nice and solid, can't pull left and right, you go down every other leg now and give all these a nice level in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down all these now. Make sure they are bang on level, because look now, as I'm pulling that leg can't possibly move. Tighten that back off. Tighten this back off. And your top one. So you want to do that on every other leg, all the way down, make sure they're level side to side. So they're running nice and straight all the way up. So let me sort them other 3 now. We're back with you in a sec. There you go, all my outside legs are now level side to side. We'll level them that way off the braces and a transom in a minute when I start banging the braces in from here. And if you look, this is the start of my table. I always have my sway brace in a table, set of legs. So like I say, it can run up to the top of the table, give the table a bit of support that it needs. Right, so now all the outside legs are level. What you want to do, come down to this end, furthest corner, like I say, always work towards your loading bay. Bang your brace on the far side, just like that, because underneath is on that side also. So you want to copy anything that's underneath, just repeat it all the way down, and you know it's going to work out nicely. So now, grab a 5 foot, stick it in your swivel, into your double, just like that. Hey up boys, how are ya? So there's one of your braces. Come to your next one. Bang your swivel straight on. Bang your dub on. Grab another 5 foot. Tighten your swivel straight off. Make sure you're leveling the outside, just like that. Can't get my drill on, so I use my spanner. Give the top a little tighten off. And what you want to do now is grab a 5 foot, bang a 5 straight on there, because now you've done your 1 and your 2 trick. So that the 1 and 2, get your outside leg nice and level, then your 3 and your 4, which is going in right now, gets your inside leg and ledger nice and level. So now that's nice and level, in and out. What you want to do, tighten your single. It's right next to your brace. That's number 3. And level in number 4, just like that. So that is your 1, your 2, your 3, and your 4 trick to get your scaff to run nice and parallel. To get your other one now, closest transom to your leg, stick that one there, bang your singles on, just like that. Your 1 and your 2 is already in. Give number 3 a tighten, and level in number 4, just like that. That's nice and level. So now both of them legs have been leveled in, and the inside ledger has also been leveled in. So now that should be running nice and parallel to here. So what you want to do is do it again on that leg there and the end leg. That's your 4 braces straight in, and you can start smacking your tranners in from here and start pulling your fleets up. Let's come down here now, move the tolley back out, get a brace on here. This is the other end of the table legs, just like that. Bang your double on, grab a brace, straight in your swivel, straight into your double, tighten your swivel, straight off. That's number 1, level in, number 2, it's already level. Tighten your brace side first. What you want to do, get another transom right here, closest one to the set of legs, which is right there. So now the outside's nice and level. Tighten the outside first, which is number 3, and then level in number 4. Little push in, nothing major. And all we've got now is 1 more brace, so repeat the process. That's 3 of your braces installed. I'll chuck this one in off camera now, just save a bit of time. So that's my last brace installed at the end of the building with a transom running across. So like I say, your 1, your 2, your 3, your 4, your 1 and your 2, get your outside leg nice and level, and your 3 and your 4 are to level your inside leg. So that's all the braces with a transom at every brace. Now the scaff is running nice and parallel. So when Jaden's installed his ledger to there now, all I need to do is bang 1 more transom in the middle here, and I can start pulling my fleets up. So what I'll do now, grab me 2 singles ready, bang this centre one in right here, and that will be my 1, my 2, my 3, Jaden's 2 ledgers will be my 5 transoms underneath my first fleet. So yeah, get it on there just like that. Give the outside a little knockout, lean on it with your shoulder so the pressure is pushing into the wall. Give that a little tighten there, and while you're here, undo your inside board clip, just like that. Won't come off, undo it a little bit more, and there you go. She's off, bang it on the wall, ready to go back on when we jump up and start toeboarding the job off. So what I'm going to have to do is wait for Jaden to finish his ledger there, and I can start pulling these fleets up right here. What I'm going to do, take off my singles off my toe board while I'm here, so I'm not falling back under in a minute when I'm already under here right now. So yeah, remove any gear that's on this first fleet, because this is ready to come up now. And all we've got to do then is fill in a couple more transoms, which I'll show you in a sec, and the next fleet is ready to pull up as well. Here's a sec, guys, back with you in a minute. So there you go, now Jaden's ledger's in. There's my 5 transoms for my board to sit on. Remove your inside board straight away. Slide it down, just like that. Keep it going. And install your inside boards straight away. There's the first one. Drag the second one out. Just like that. And there is your 2 inside boards installed. installed straight away. Now what I can do is pull the other 4 up and chop my toe board up. So yeah, let me do that now. I'll be back with you in a sec. There you go, that's my first fleet installed. And what I've done, I've made sure the transom is to the back of the band on your board on the second nail. So now we can carry on with your next transom to start your next fleet. Stick that one straight in, give it a nice gap there, ready for your boards to sit onto here without trapping, without sliding back and coming off this transom. Give that one a tighten up. Because this end's already level, we can just carry on coming down now with the transoms. Just there, like that. So what you want to do now, every 4 to 4.5 brick apart, bang a transom in, and it'll work out nice and equal. Your 5 transoms under your board. So that's 2 transoms installed. Don't forget, bring your gear down with you, so you're not crawling back under after. Another transom here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 brick apart, just like that. Because you're installing your brace and a transom as you go, all you've got to do is fill in a couple of transoms in the middle, and you're literally ready to pull another fleet up. Another 5 foot here, just like that. Now this fleet is ready to pull up as well. Tighten them off. While you're here, undo your inside clip again. This one will be easier because the board isn't wrapping under the other boards. So there you go, all the transoms are installed. So I'll get to that end now, end of the fleet, pull them all up. That's my second fleet installed. Here's a set, guys. This transom needs pulling over this way a little bit. Just like that, under the second nail, on the band, right there. Give it a little pressure, back on the wall, tighten it back on. Pull the next board up now, 2 sets, guys. Second board installed. Now I can move on to these 4, and the toe boards can go up, like I say, as we go. 2 sets, baby. There's your 4th board. There's a 5th board. There's a 6th one. Just a toe board. There's a small toe board, ready for the 2 dead men to go back on there. And that's 2 of your towers, 1 more tow here to this last fleet, and we've got a short fleet to install now. So what you want to do now on your short fleet, get your transom nice and close to this fleet that's here, your second fleet. So like I say, these boards, with the move, you ain't trapping out. What you want to do, install 2 transoms right here, just like that. Another transom. So as you can see now, if this board was to slide back a little bit off this tranny, this transom is also going to catch it. So what we need to do now all the transoms are down this gable. Before I install this fleet, I need to lift that handrail up to the top there and install the ledger right past the bay, all the way down the front, so these boards can sit onto them ledgers. So yeah, give us a sec, guys. Let me get something sorted here now. Be back with you in a minute. Right, so now, before I pull this corner fleet up, I need to make sure I've got my outside ledger all the way down for my boards to sit onto, and the inside ledger running all the way down. So they're acting like transoms underneath this fleet of boards. So what you've had to do, take the 6 foots out from here. So what you want to do is take the bottom one first, install it as the top handrail, and connect it to a double and a double, ready for you to clip onto for when you remove your top handrail to get your ledger in place, so it's nice and safe. Do the same also here, remove the bottom handrail, install it as your top handrail, and connect your doubles on. So when you're clipping on here now, it's on a solid point, so you can't fall off when there's no handrail in place as you're installing your ledgers. So now what you want to do is grab your double from this corner, bang that on there. This long is running into that bay, and that's got a 5 foot on the end of that one. So when I take it 5 foot back that way, this should come into this bay here, and 2 of the sleeves are staggered. So bang both your dubs on, both ends of the long first. Grab your inside ledger, bit we've already loaded out, send it right down to the corner, install it in that double and this double, and as you can see now, they're going to be in separate bays. Grab a 5 foot, close the front to your dubs, and give both ends a nice leveling. level this end in here, give the front a little nip up, just like that, and let that drop down. Tighten the back off, come to the other end of your long, give the front of this long a nip up also. So now you know it's touching the back of that double. So when you level it in, nice and level. Give that a level in also. And what you want to do is grab a sleeve up from here now, send your ledger right the way down to the other ledgers. And that is both of the ledgers installed all the way down. Then I can pull this corner fleet up after I've stopped my brace in here and got this ledger exactly where it needs to be. Connect the two singles up and drag that fleet straight up. So gears are set now. Let me grab a sleeve now, sleeve it over end straight up. So now bang your sleeve on there, just like that. Grab your other ledger, tuck it underneath them boards there, and slap it back into the sleeve here, just like that. Make sure it's pulled right into the sleeve, tighten the sleeve straight off. What you want to do, come to your far end of your ledger you've just chucked in. Make sure it's nice and close to that leg there. Grab your double, bang your dub straight on, and give that a level in also. It shouldn't be too far off if them ledgers are nice and level. So let's check it now. A little push down, nothing major. And level your leg in also. Right, so now what I'm going to do, save time again, I'll go down with a 5 foot and level every inside double in on the inside legs. And that is both of your ledgers right the way down, and we can install a swayer again and make sure all the outside legs are level side to side. Here's a set, guys. Let me bang all these on now, back with you in a minute. Just a little tip for you, as you're installing all your middle ones, all your inside ones, come down to the middle one near your sleeve first, level in where your sleeve is, and pick the middles up after, and that'll make your ledger run nice and level all the way down. So it's not zigzagging up and down, leg to leg. So yeah, give that a level in now to there. That's level. Level your leg in also. Like I say, level every other double in now. Your ledger will be nice and straight. 2 minutes, baby. So there you go. All the inside doubles are on the inside ledger on every leg all the way down. So what you want to do now is come back down to where your swayer is to make sure all your outside legs are level side to side. So just like we did on that Gable, bang your 2 swivs on. Bottom swiv first. Stick your top swiv on as well. Make sure these are 300 from your node point. Nice solid point. Got your swayer right here. Bang your swayer in your bottom swivel. In your top swivel as well. Even it out. Just like that. So now tighten the bottom off. And make sure you're leveling your leg in on your top swivel, which that is bang on, so I don't need to undo all the doubles to get the leg nice and level. So now, just like we did on that side, on the Gable, now this one's level, you can go along the rest and make sure they're all level without it pulling this leg out of place. So yeah, I'll level all the outside legs now, guys. Start bracing from this end so I can get my 2 singles on and pull that fleet up. Here's a set, man. Right, so now the swayer's gone in. All the outside legs are level, side to side. There was only 1 or 2 I had to adjust. The rest were pretty bang on. So you want to come to this end now, like I say, to get this ledger nice and level. When I install a brace to here, I have an Aberdeen that runs under here, the brace will interfere. So what I do, I always make sure I put this double on first. So I'm not undoing my brace after to try and get my Aberdeen under there. And you'll see that when I come to the loading bay. So now, what you want to do, bang your brace on, straight on here. Using your 1, your 2, your 3 and your 4 again. That gets your legs nice and level and parallel all the way up. Bang your dub out there, just like that. Grab a 5 foot. Install your brace straight away. As you can see now, this brace would interfere with this double here. It's going to be on my loading bay. So now, tighten your brace off. Lean it up them in, JJ. That needs a little pulling, so undo these 2 handrails on your loading bay. And if you can, give that a little tugging, nothing major. So now your brace is installed, that's your 1 and your 2. Stick your 5 foot right to the end of the wall, just like that. Grab your 2 singles, right there, to the edge of the wall. Tighten number 3, and level in number 4, again, just like that. So now that ledger is in the right place, I can get my 2 singles, clip them on, and start pulling these boards up. And while I'm there, I'll send that towie up and pull this towie out the way, just while I pull them boards up. So yeah, give us a sec guys, let me sort this out now. So now, that inside ledger has had the 2 clips put on it. And if you look down here, these boards don't quite reach this ledger here. So I've got to install number 5 right there, just to stop the end of these 8 foot boards from trapping. And this outside one is a little bit shorter than the rest. So I've got another board here ready to replace that one there. So what you want to do, bang this tranny in the right place for the end of these 8 foot boards, just like that. And what you want to do, I'm going to leave that one down, chuck that one on the outside there to the toe board. We'll cover a nice gap there, there'll only be a tiny little gap at the end of them that you can't fall through. So move that one out the way, always work from your outside to your in. Start pulling these short boards off, just like that. If you feel unsafe, make sure you're clipping on so there's no falls off. And what I want to do is get behind this handrail now, so I've got something in place acting like an handrail. So pull all these boards up now, like I say, from the outside to the in, just to make it nice and safe for yourself, so you're not standing on tube trying to rag boards up. So yeah, what I need to do now is move this fleet out of the way, just so we can get to these inside boards nice and easy. Then I can stand behind this 5 foot and pull them 2 up also. Jaden has been underneath and unclipped all these clips for me. I'm going to replace them with your proper board clips, so we're not leaning underneath trying to tighten them back off. There's just no point. So yeah, give us a sec guys, let me sort this now, be back with you. So now this short fleet, I just lap back over that full fleet just so I can access these 2 inside boards nicely without anything getting in my way and struggling to rag them up. So now that's this corner fleet nearly sorted. I can start banging the transoms in the front, start boxing all the front off also. So there you go, corner fleet's on now. So what I need to do now is install another brace right here, and then I can start trannying 2 here and get this short fleet up also. So now, bang your swiv straight on your 2nd set of legs, sorry, your 3rd set, just like that. I've got a short transom right here that I'm going to use, because when this brace is in, you don't want it sticking up too high for the boards that are running over this loading bay. And if you look under here, we have some legs that are running up. We need to make sure there's no transoms in the way of the loading bay legs that'll be running up after. So bang your brace straight in here, just like that. Tighten your swiv. Give your ledger a little lift up. Tighten the brace side. And then the ledger side. Grab another 5 foot. Stick that right in place where it needs to go. If you look underneath, you can see exactly where your 5s are going. Bang that one in there, give the outside a little tap out, and level your inside in, just like that. So now all I need is 2 more transoms, sorry, 3 more, 2 right next to each other for the end of the short fleet, and then 1 in the centre, and that fleet can get lifted up also. Them boards look a little bit short from that end, so I'm probably going to change them just so they reach the outside ledger anyway. So when the toe board's in, it's still going to be a gap like that, and I don't like it, so we'll adjust that after. So yeah, give us a sec guys, let me sort these trannies for here now. 2 mins baby. Right, so now look underneath, like I said, there's 2 legs going to be running there, 1 down and 1 up, so leave enough room to get the 2 dubs on there. If you look underneath, you can see exactly where the 5s are going to be going anyway. The bottom ones weren't in the way. If you copy underneath, these top ones shouldn't be in the way also. So bang 1 in the middle there, and if you look here, I've got 2 transoms ready to hold at the end of this fleet. So now stick these 2 in. One's this side of the leg and one's the other side of the leg. Stick that one right there like that. Tighten that off. grab 2 more singles that I've got ready here, and then chuck your other 5 in, 2 there as well. Make sure you're not hitting these sills, they're quite expensive. It's alright if you've got a cap on. If there's no cap, do not be touching them with your 5 foots. Tighten that one off also. Now this fleet here is ready to pull up, just like that. Right there. So there's one. And there's the 6th one. Right, so now that corner is all finished, I can carry on bracing them other 2 legs. But while I'm here, I might as well stick this other transom right there, ready to start my next fleet off. Then I'm working that side of the transoms, and there's no coming back down this end there. Give that a tighten off, ready to start your next fleet, like I said. Now I'm going to sort these braces, 2 more braces, couple more transoms, start pulling some more boards up. 2 minutes, baby. So now down to this brace leg, because if you look, it's every other leg and both ends all the way down. So bang this swib on here, just like that. Bang your dub up there, grab a 5 foot, stick it in your swivel, in your double, just like that. Tighten the bottom of your swib again, you know the score now. Get that nipped up a little bit, so I'm going to have to use my spanner and make sure that leg is level in and out, which it already is. Give that a tighten off, brace side first. Now tighten your ledger side. So that's 3 of the braces, 1 more brace there guys. Bang a 5 foot across at every single brace. So like I say, your scaff is running nice and parallel. So while I'm here now, the closest transom, which is probably this one, I will bang 2 singles on that, and that is your scaff, nice and parallel, up to your 3rd brace. Give number 3 a tighten, because there's 1, there's 2 again, there's 3, and leveling your number 4, which needs a little pushing, nothing major, just like that. So there you go, 1 more brace now, start smacking the rest of the trannies in. It's only 3 more transoms there, that fleet's going up. And when I've set this end up, 1 brace, 1 transom there, there's 3 more transoms in here, and this last fleet will go up also. So let me sort this end out now. I'll start trannying, back from here, pulling some fleets up. 2 minutes, baby. I don't think so. So now that end brace has gone in, and 1 transom has gone in. So now that scaff is nice and parallel, that end and all the way down. So if you look, wherever there's a brace, you want to be installing your transom clearly to get your scaff nice and parallel. So back down here now, finish off this fleet, 1 transom in the middle here, just like that. Give it a little tap out again. Tighten the inside, and make sure you're undoing these board clips while you're going. Stick that on the wall, like I say, ready to go back on. So now another transom right here. 2 singles on that one. Just like that, little tap out again. Last transom under the end of the board, right there. If you look on the wall, you can see it's on that line right there. If it needs adjusting after, I'll throw a board up and see if it's in the right place still. Same again, tap the outside, tighten the inside. Now that fleet is ready to pull up also. Then all we've got is 3 more transoms, and all the fleets are up on the ring all the way around, and I'll show you how to smack a bay in also. That's if you want to stick around guys, I'll appreciate it if you do. So let me pull the board up now, make sure it's in the right place. Here's a set, baby. So there you go, that's the first board up, and I'm happy with that. Onto the second nail, right there. That board's going nowhere. So now we know that transom's in the right place, we can pull the rest of them boards up without messing about. Let's give us a set, baby. So there you go, that's your second fleet, and while I'm here now, I can bang my next transom in. I always give them a little knock, just like that, keep them nice and flush. So now, bang your next tranny in to start your next fleet off while you're here. And all I've got, like I say, is 2 more to go in there. And the last fleet's coming up also. So there's one tranny. One more here. Just like that. One more behind me. So there you go, that's all the transoms in place. Now I can get this last fleet up and we can fully snag the top of the job off. Bez is already starting the stairs with Jaden, so I'm going to load the loading bay out after I pull this fleet up and jump straight onto the bay. Like I say, start showing you how to do that. Just give us a sec guys, back with you in a minute. So there you go, that's the last fleet installed now. All I need to do now is flick the toe boards up and clip them down. Because this end of the toe board will be flapping about, I'll stick a dead man tube hanging down here just to connect the corner of that board up. And what I've got to do on that side, I've lent another toe board up there. I've got a little toe board to put in the middle and drop them 2 dead men, like at the start of the video, that are taken out. They will go back in just to hold that centre board. So let me install these towies now. Them 2 towies over there, stick the 2 dead men in there, 1 dead man in here, and I can start installing the rest of the brick guard. Like I say, that's the top of the job, fully snagged off. Stairs are nearly complete. I'm going to smash the bay in. Give them in guys, sort all that now, be back with you. All the toe boards are on, all the brick guards on, and that dead man has gone in the corner, like I say, to hold that toe board. Them toe boards are on, that brick guard's also gone on, and 2 dead men, the short tube that you can see there, just holding that middle toe board. So all we need to do now is get the bay unloaded, get the gate taken off, chuck a tube across the front, stop us falling off, and it'll act as a ledger as well, and we can start smacking the bay in. So it's pretty much loaded out. We just need a 13 and 4 6s now, leaning up, and yeah, we can smack the bay in. Just give us a sec guys, sort all that now, I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, now we're on to the loading bay. So what you want to do, this handrail on the top here is sat on top of this double here. The double that's on the ledger is the double sat straight on top. So if you level this in properly, which that is bang on, when you touch a double up to this double here, this ledger should be the right height, just like this one. They'll both be exactly the same height, the same on this end. There's a double on top, so your double on top with your double back underneath, all your ledgers should be the right height. So what you want to do now, don't remove this one first, leave that in as your handrail. You want to get this one, because I put this double on before, because my brace was in the way, take this double right off. And what you want to do is install this into that double, just like that, and touch this one right up underneath there, acting as your Aberdeen, just like that. So there's your Aberdeen installed. Now you can take this top one out, and your Aberdeen is still acting like your handrail. And what you want to do with this one, install this one straight above your head as an handrail again, just up here, sit that onto there also, and give that a little leveling and tighten that straight off. So that's your top handrail installed. Then what I do, when that handrail's in and that top handrail's in, I remove one of these boards just so I can get to these doubles right here. So yeah, what I'll do now, I'll install the other handrail, slide that Aberdeen up underneath there, just how we did with that one. Take this top handrail out when the Aberdeen's in place and install it up there. So yeah, give us a sec, back with you in a minute. Right, so now both Aberdeens are installed, and I've removed one inside board and the outside board and chucked it up onto the top of the handrail. I've hung a couple of dubs on here, just ready now. So obviously in line with this double, we need one, and this double is to send up for the next lift. So I've got a few dubs ready just here now, just to make it nice and easy to install these 5s. Hang 2 on, one upside down, ready to go up, and one normal, ready to go down. Just come to your middle one first. Slot it into that double there, into your top double. Give that a little tighten off. Tighten the bottom off as well. That pulls the 5 nice and straight. Give it a little level, just to double check. A little bit to the right. And give that a tighten off. Now that's tight there, what you want to do, bang a checker on underneath, just like that. So now that stops the ledger from dropping down. And when you put one on the bottom, just like this, that will stop the leg from pushing down when the loading bay is loaded out with a couple of ton on. Same as the Aberdeens on the ends, they're just to support these ledgers a little bit more So that'll take now double the weight because there's 2 doubles on there. So now what you want to do, I've had to have this 5 here under the end of this board. So just move this double to the right a little bit, ready to punch your leg up on the next lift. Just a little bit ahead of yourself. So yeah, do the same on all these legs here now. Knock the crap out of that. Slot your 5 in, just like that. Tighten the top, straight off. Tighten the bottom, straight off. Give the leg a little level to the right slightly. And tighten the front, straight off. Get this double, face it upside down again. Like I say, ready for your next leg, on your next lift. And there you go. Couple of checkers on that now. 1 under the lift. And 1 on top of the lift. Just like that. Now them legs are nicely supported. They won't be going anywhere. 1 more leg to go here now. I'll show you the back 3. And the front 3 are exactly the same. That's all your 6 legs installed. Tighten the top. Tighten the bottom. Make sure your leg's level again. That doesn't look too bad. A little bit to the left. Give that a tighten. Spin this dub upside down. And that's in line with the leg underneath. So this leg can go up there and they can sit nice and flush. Not interfering with the pallets or the tubs when it's loading the loading bay out. So now another checker just under there like that. Another checker on top at the bottom. Got to face that one that way. It's a bit of crap on the tube. So now you know, them back 3 legs are nicely supported and they're ready to send the legs up on the next lift. So what you want to do the same on these 3 legs also, exactly the same as you've done on the back. Then we'll get onto the braces. I'll install them now, back with you in a sec. So now the 3 outside legs have been installed. That is all your 6 legs in the centre of the loading bay. So what you want to do now, you want to brace both ends of the loading bay. Come to the back, brace outwards, stick a switch on the bottom just there. Because my lift's 5 foot, I need 6 foot for my braces. So what you want to do, bang a dub on the top. You can go swiv to swiv on the legs, like I've said before, but I like to go on a double. So bang, stick your brace in, just like that. Make sure nothing's sticking out the front for the forklift to catch. Just keep it nice and flush if you can. Tighten your swiv off. This leg should already be level, so I'll just tighten this off. This is to level your legs in and out and to support it front and back. So now that one's installed, you need to do the same on the other side of the bay. So come to the back again, bang a swivel on, just like that. Grab a double, stick a dub on your ledger. Here's your 6 foots right here. And bang your brace straight in again. There's a bit of crap on that, let me spin it round. Stick that one to there. Just like that. Tighten your swiv off. Tighten your dub off. So that's both braces installed on both ends of the bay. So what you want to do now, get 2 doubles. You need a plan brace running from this leg to the corner leg to stop the scat from twisting when it's getting loaded out. So bang your dub on, out the way of your punching tube, to make sure your plan brace is left side. Obviously, if the double was this side, you'd have your plan brace on the right side, so it doesn't interfere with your leg as it's running through. So now, grab your other 6 foot, stick that straight into there like that, grab your other double, and stick your dub straight on your outside as well. Give that a tighten off. Tighten the front. Undo the back of this one, let it ping nice and straight, and tighten that one off as well. And you want to do the same on this leg, from here now to the corner, and like I said, make sure it is out of the way of this leg that's going to be sticking through. So if you look underneath now, let's go to this one. This leg's running through. If this was to be this side, your plan brace would be in the way. So always make sure it's out of the way. So let me bang this one in now. Be back with you in a sec, guys. There you go, that's both plan braces installed and both of your braces on each end of the loading bay. But what you need to do now, on the outside of just one side of the bay, this side has got no swayer running up. One side has a swayer running all the way up the 4 lifts to the top of the loading bay. So what you want to do, get 2 more swivels. If you look, it's zigzagging up. So wherever the top side is, you want to start at the bottom. 300 from your node point again. Your node point is your double off your working lift. Bang both of your swivs straight on, just like that. And get your 5 foot, stick it in your swivs, and give that a little tighten off. This is also to level your legs in, just how we did along the front of the scaff. But obviously these legs are pretty bang on level. You don't need to be doing that here. So now all the structural work's done. All we need to do now is put 3 transoms into each bay, 3 into that one, 3 into that one, 3 into that one. And then it is ready to board out. But before I start transoming, I'm going to stick that bottom handrail on there and that bottom handrail on there. So when I get up, I've only got to install 2 toe boards and bang the gate straight on. And what I'll do, there is a temporary handrail at the top here. I'll move that handrail to the front of the bay just while we're installing the gate so there's no falls off the front of the loading bay. So yeah, here's a sec, guys. Let me bang these handrails on here now. I'm back with you in a sec. So now I've chucked that bottom handrail on and this bottom handrail. So now we're ready just for the transoms. 12 transoms right the way across, and that's the loading bay, ready for boarding. And we'll be buzzing. Let's get your singles on, just like that, as close to the leg as you can. Give that a little tighten off. Same here. Can't get me drill on. Give it a little nip up with my spanner. So there's one transom into that bay. Chuck another one right there, just like that. That's the second one. One more, just in between here, if we can, without struggling. Get a single on there, just like that. Double's in the way. Can't get it on, do it like that. Look at that. Straight in there, give that a tighten off. Nip the front up. So now that's 3 transoms into that bay, as you can see. So what I'll do 3 more in here, start from this end, 3 into that bay, 3 into there, and work my way to the middle. And then someone can pull the boards off, because it's only second lift. They send me the boards up, I'll clip on and install them as I'm going forward. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll already be temporary handrail across the front. So give me a sec, guys. Let me bang these trannies in now. Be back with you in a minute. All right, so that's 11 of my 12 transoms. All I need is 1 more here. And like I said, I've chucked a temporary handrail along the front. So when this transom's in, I can pull these 2 boards down, chuck them onto there, and someone can feed me the other 4 up. And all we need to do is bang the gate on. So yeah, here's a set, guys. Let me bang this transom in now, pull these 2 boards down, get myself up there, and get the loading bay boarded out. 2 mins, baby. So there you go, that's the loading bay, fully boarded out. All I need to do now is drop a dead man here. So when I put this toe board to there, I can connect that to a single nicely on a dead man. Same on this side, dead man down here, and this toe board will connect to there also. So yeah, all the inside clips are gone, all the short boards have got clips on as well, so they're going nowhere. So all I need to do then is bang the gate on, and the job is 100% complete. So yeah, here's a set, guys. Sort these towers out now and bang the gate on. 2 mins, baby. So there you go. That is a loading bay gate installed. So now the job is 100% complete. So if you made it this far, guys, do me a favour, smash that sub button for me. And if you take a little look on my channel, I've got a link to my Shopify account. And there's also products on my channel that you can take a look through. If there's anything you like, get your orders in, man. I'll get it sent out to your addresses. I appreciate all of you. Nice one for watching. See you next time, baby.